Hi everybody, David here from 941 Tech. What I have here are the limited edition racing yellow sport band for Apple Watch Ultra and case for iPhone 15 series by Nomad. So let's take a look. Looking at the sport band first, it's the Apple Watch Ultra that's on the box, but you can also use this with the 44 and 45mm standard Apple Watch. The limited edition racing yellow colour is reflected on the packaging, and the packaging is very nice. I've reviewed one or two other Nomad products and their packaging is on a par with, if not superior to Apple's, which is saying something considering the effort that Apple make. Taking the band out of the box, so the first thing I noticed is the fact that the band is the same colour as is depicted on the box. Nothing worse, you buy a band, say a red one, you open it up, when you take it out of the box it's more orange or more pink, and it's certainly not the colour that it is depicted on the box. Not the case here. Comparing it side by side with an official Apple Watch band, you can see that they are quite different. Whereas Apple's is smooth on the outside and on the underside, the Nomad band has ridges that run the entire length of the strap, both on the inside and on the underside. There's also pinholes that run the full length of the strap as well. Comparing the fitting mechanisms, Apple's are colour matched and the Nomad band has them in black. There is a small size indicator on the Apple Watch original, but that is the only branding of any kind, whereas on the Nomad we have the size. On the outside there's also the logo embossed, and on the inside what feels like a piece of aluminium inserted into the strap with the Nomad brand on it, and that would look nice on the outside actually. It feels really nice, this band. It stretches just the right amount, it feels really strong and really durable. I think this watch band's going to be quite comfortable to wear, so let's go ahead and pop it onto the watch. It fits to the watch, unsurprisingly, exactly the same way as every other watch band ever has to any Apple Watch. It goes on very easily. It is quite tight, but that's not a bad thing. It fits really well. Looks very nice, this. The fit of the band to the watch is precise. No part of the band hangs out over the watch case. We do see that with some third-party straps, but not this one. There's no looseness, there's no wobble to either side of it. You'll be very pleased if you've bought this. It's comparable, if not better than, the official Apple Watch straps. Uses the same pin and tuck method as the Apple Watch Sport Band. It's a little bit more finicky, but nothing to worry about. It goes on well and fits nicely. It fits the watch great. It feels really comfortable and the colour's brilliant. I think if Apple were to do a colour like this, they'd fly off the shelves. I think if Nomad were to do more colours than they do, then they'd sell a lot more. I prefer these to the Apple ones, to be fair, and I think a lot of other people will as well. I always like to try and give people an idea of what things look like outside. It's still really bright, vibrant colour, even though it's very overcast today. But what you can see on the screen now is a good representation of the actual colour. So there's the racing yellow sport band for Apple Watch Ultra by Nomad. Now let's take a look at the iPhone case. Case is packaged in almost identical packaging to the watch. There is no limited edition branding on this. Taking the case out of the box, the first thing I notice is it's a much more vibrant yellow than the watch band, but that's probably because this is a glossy finish, whereas the watch band is a matte finish. The yellow on the case does seem a little bit brighter than that shown on the box, but not too much of a difference. The back of the case is made of a hard plastic, which Nomad say is scratch resistant. Now I have done a review of the white case and I've used the white case, and what I can say is that there are no marks whatsoever on that, as I can show you here. The case is absolutely free of any scuffs, scratches or any other marks whatsoever, and has really held up well, so I've got every confidence that the yellow one will do just the same. So like I said, the back of the case is made of a hard plastic in a glossy finish, and it looks great. The inside of the case features a very soft microfiber lining that also houses the MagSafe ring. The microfiber doesn't extend to the edges of the case, but the buttons are very soft and are very unlikely to cause any scratches or scuffs to the buttons on your phone. The bottom of the case features cutouts for the speaker, mics and the USB-C port, and these are rounded on the inside of the case, so as they go in there they're softer, which means when you've got the phone in the case, it's not going to press so much on your finger. There's a very small section around the camera cutout that's exposed with the colour of the back of the case. The rest of the camera ring is soft rubber. The sides of the case are very strong. There's a Nomad branding on the bottom there. The buttons are aluminium all the way around. There's no additional texture around the edge of the case at all on either the sides, the top or the bottom. There is this sort of indentation that runs the entire length on both sides, which actually makes a lot of difference to using the case with the phone on it. I can attest to that from using the leather and the white sport case. The case goes on really easily. It fits just like any other, and it's a very precise fit indeed. We have a raised edge all the way around the case, and that will provide adequate protection. There's a small recess, very small recess at the top for the speaker, and this is a beautiful case, very precise. As you can see, when you pull the edges away from the phone, they do move away, but if you do that with any case it will, but they flex back into place very easily and very precisely. The camera is well protected. As you can imagine, the camera ring is hard plastic and it sticks up above the camera lenses themselves, so that's going to give you plenty of protection. In regards to the lay on the table, there's no wobble either front or back, so yeah, you're going to get a lot of good protection from this case. I would 100% recommend this case over Apple's fine woven, although this Spigen Enzo Aramid is still my favourite case. Apple's USB-C cable goes in perfectly well, and just try this Anker one as well, and that goes in no worries and starts charging immediately. Being a MagSafe case, we'll check that as well, starts charging straight away. We'll give Apple's MagSafe charger a go as well. There we are, starts charging straight away and has a reasonable amount of hold. Overall, this is a beautiful case that fits the phone extremely well. It's very precise, very well built, and definitely fits into the premium category of cases. And when you look at the two together, you can see there is a difference in the colour, but I think that, as I've said before, is to do with the different materials used. But they look really nice together and definitely complement each other very well. It's a really good choice of colour by Nomad. Back outside in the wind and the rain and the cold, and as you can see, this actually looks more vibrant outside, even though the conditions are really dull. It's a beautiful colour this, and I don't think anyone that buys it will be disappointed. So there we have the limited edition racing yellow sport case for iPhone and sport band for Apple Watch by Nomad. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to the channel. It makes a huge difference. Thank you for watching.